Its energy surrounds us and binds us.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Carbonite Convos. We have another Funko unboxing / review coming at you today. Today, we're going to stick on the Marvel side, as you can tell by the hat. But before we get started, if this is your first time joining us, you have just taken your first steps into a larger world, and we really appreciate you joining us. For those of you returning, we really appreciate you guys too. And as always, make sure to follow us on all social media and podcast platforms. Didn't want to spoil the pops really quick, but today we're going to be unboxing a couple Christmas presents that my best friend, one of my best friends that I've known literally since I was a baby. I'm 24 years old. I've known him since I was less than a year old. We grew up together. He came in really clutch for Christmas this year, and he snagged on Mercari. I'm going to try to get the lighting out of this. There we go. So he got me War Machine and Iron Man from Iron Man 3. So a little about me before we get started is obviously big Funko Pop collector, mainly Star Wars. And as you can see, I have some specific Marvel ones. I'm really weaning down my Marvel section, but some that I will never get rid of is Iron Man and Captain America. I absolutely love those two. And eventually I'd love to complete those lines. So it was really clutch him coming in for Christmas this year, getting me a couple Iron Man 3 pops. Never thought I'd have them. They're not terribly expensive, but I've been really focusing on Star Wars. But I don't want to waste any more of your guys' time. Let's get these babies out of the box. All right, guys. So here we have the Iron Man 3, number 23, and number 24 Iron Man and War Machine Funko Pops. Now, these came out in 2013, so the boxes aren't in mint condition. We'll give you a quick glam look at the boxes, and then we will get these babies open real quick. All right. So we'll turn these around. Nothing crazy special about the boxes. They, again, they're really cool and everything, but I think what makes these pops a little more unique, they're not going to have a fantastic mold because they're from 2013. So it's not going to be anything crazy, but it's just the fact that they're very old pops. They're not too common. Yes, they're commons, but they're not super common, if that makes sense. So let's just get these guys right out of the box. All right, so here we have them out of the box. Iron Man and War Machine, number 23 and number 24 from Iron Man 3. Now, we will just go right into this. We'll do one at a time, and we will start with War Machine. So right off the bat, one of the things that I can tell is a little different is this chest piece. So you could see Iron Man has the circular one. He has more of a rectangular curved one. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that by Iron Man 3, his chest piece was already triangular, because in Iron Man 2 is when he created the new element. It had the more triangular look, and he threw his circular one into the ocean. I believe that was in Iron Man 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll have to go back and look really quick. I can't remember right at this moment, but back into the pops, we can't expect Funko to get every single detail right. They look a lot alike. I think the shoulder piece on Iron Man sticks out a little farther. It looks kind of like a football pad. They have the same basic abdomen. This one, it's actually surprising. War Machine looks a little more detailed. This is kind of what you expect out of a 2013 pop. The paint is a little smudged. And again, it's 7 years old, so you can't expect perfection from Funko. But overall, I think they did a great job on that pop. Another key difference between these two is it can't be a War Machine pop without his shoulder rifle / machine gun. I'm pretty sure almost all War Machine pops have that. We'll turn these babies around. Also, another one before we... Wow, look at that bobble. All right, another noticeable difference is the mid-brow on the helmet that goes across the middle here. It sticks up a little more. If I'm being completely honest, looking at both of these two, I would have to say I like the War Machine a little better. Clearly I like the character Iron Man better. He's the man. But this pop just has so much more detail. It's pretty incredible how much more almost effort it looks like they took to go into War Machine. But we'll turn these guys around, compare the back sides. Now clearly there's a few differences. We We have a couple different lines going down the back right there. This one we only have like the V look, I guess to call it. But one flaw is that, and this is not Funko's fault, but you know, it's a 7-year-old pop, so it's kind of bent right here, but they call me the king of remolding, so I can definitely fix that. I might try to see a way if I can lower War Machine's head so he doesn't look like a brontosaurus. But yeah, overall, these are some really cool pops. These aren't the easiest to find, but this was a great pickup. So shout out Chavez for the 2 Iron Man 3 pops. But we're going to get these back in the box right now. So thank you guys for checking these pops out. Again, guys, we really appreciate you coming back and joining us for another Funko Friday. It's always fun to share our collections with you guys, so we can't thank you enough. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube channel, and don't forget to follow us on all social media and podcast platforms at Carbonite Convos. You can find me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at Funko Stud, where you can see a lot of behind-the-scenes actions on my collection and just some Star Wars Marvel content in general. Don't forget to check out episode 23 of the Carbonite Convos podcast, where we introduced a brand new co-host that will be coming on the show pretty frequently moving forward. But until next time, guys, like always, may the Force be with you.
Remember, the Force will be with you. Always.